Hi everyone and welcome for another live video AMA. My name is Amandine Flachs and usually we host this series of live AMAs with startup founders on Saturday morning. But our guest today is joining us from the other side of the Atlantic, so we changed a bit the date. So as you know, if you know the channel for quite some time, you know that it's called Entrepreneurs Playing Games because we used to play video games during the stream, as a break during our interviews. But since the pandemic, we had to ditch the gaming part. And I was really hoping or kind of trying to push for an excuse to bring back gaming. And today we have it because I am joined by Ben Feferman, who is the CEO of Amuka Esports. And definitely a great excuse to play some video games again on the stream and maybe inspire our future guests to also come join me and play video games together. So we are right now live on a bunch of platforms, including LinkedIn, Twitter, Twitch, and of course YouTube. That's where you can find all my previous videos. And if you have any questions for Ben today, be sure to drop on the chat, whatever the platform you're using, and ask your questions simply. Or just come say hi also. You can just tell us a bit more about what you're up to on the chat. Time to get started. What do you think, Ben?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Fantastic. Yes, I am. So it's so nice to have you here today. And before we launch the game, I'd like to know a bit more about you, Amuka Esports, what you're up to, and a quick overview of your journey.
Yeah, sure. So I'm from Toronto. Been here my whole life up until now. I'm actually planning to move to Florida this summer. I run a company called Amuka Esports. We have gaming venues, online leagues and tournaments, a whole esports media division, and recently we moved into competitive teams. So we are fielding a pro Rocket League and Rainbow Six roster, whole bunch of great content creators, and we're just about building a great esports ecosystem here in Canada.
So you mentioned a few things about leagues, and I think just to make sure everyone here on the chat understands the esports ecosystem, maybe we can talk a bit more about how it works, the type of businesses you can build, and the importance maybe of tournaments and leagues, how it works for people who are not from the space, so we can better understand where you sit in the middle of all that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different verticals in the esports industry. So like venues, so these are, LAN centers, places where people can come and play and compete. Um, they're very big in North America, same in Europe, all over. Other verticals are tournament organizers and league organizers. So they're organizing different tournaments, leagues for all sorts of different games. So we definitely a big part of what we do. Um, the media side, a lot of people are creating esports content, whether it's for YouTube or whether it's going to different television networks. And then teams are definitely a huge part of the ecosystem. So there are, big tier one teams that are names that most people here would know, like 100 Thieves and FaZe Clan and Cloud9 and Liquid. And then there's all the way down to anybody can start a team, with a $5 logo on Fiverr and a couple of guys or girls that to compete or create content.
Yeah, but then it's very hard, right, to make it to the big game and the big players to get into the circle, right? It's easy to set up, but then making money out of it and creating a business around it, I guess that's where the challenge really is, right?
Yeah, like what's kind of interesting is, let's just use basketball as an example. You're no one outside of the NBA or the equivalent like European leagues. You don't sign basketball players, except at the highest level, right? In esports, like there's so many amateur esports teams and clubs. So I think a lot more people can get into that part of the business because, really there's not really much of a barrier to entry. A lot of players don't get salaries or, have sort of revenue sharing. So what's nice is that, if you want to be in the industry, you could start a team, you could get 20 friends and organize a tournament. So there's a whole bunch of verticals that don't require a lot of capital.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really good to support esports entrepreneurship.
Definitely, yes, I can't agree more. And I think we also see that with the what we call the creator economy, where we have all those people creating, well, for example, YouTube channel or Twitch. The thing is all to get started and to create some momentum and raise awareness step by step by doing things and more things. You also, I was checking your website and it says that you create esports hubs by acquiring and incubating assets. So it's really all about acquisition and incubation of existing businesses, right? So what kind of companies are you really looking into when you look at acquiring this kind of companies?
Yeah, generally speaking, we want to be in verticals that build on or expand the ones that we're already in. So that's just something I noticed in the industry from the onset, is that you have companies that are just a venue, but that's it, and you have companies that are just teams, and there wasn't synergies. And now it's obvious everybody is doing it, but a couple years ago when we started, it wasn't really the case. So the vision was really to create an esports hub where there's a venue, there's tournaments, there's media, there's an incubator, all under one roof, all under one company, utilizing all those synergies to create an amazing esports ecosystem.
Do you think that it's also a better way to scale, because the business itself of venue is hard to scale? You need massive investment to open a new venue, and it's kind of a slow process. So do you think it also helps for scaling?
Yeah, and as the industry's matured, that's the way to go. 50 years ago, it wasn't a bad business to own a newspaper. Would anyone own a newspaper today? Would anyone own a radio station or a TV network? It makes no sense, and you got to have a ton of them, and you got to have all of them. That's how media works today. So just like it is for media and many other industries, now that people have figured out the different business models and revenue models, it's all getting rolled into one entity.
Yes, that definitely makes sense. What about I stop with my very serious questions and we launch a game? So we give the opportunity for people to ask questions that we better understand, what really your business is about. And then I can shoot some question here and then while we're playing. If we can manage to divide our attention, which is never easy. I know you're maybe more used to streaming than me when it comes to streaming video games. So you certainly do better.
You're right. It is hard. So let's establish our strategy first. Okay. So we got to stick together.
Yes. Okay.
We have to have good communication, and we got to try to get the high ground on the map. Okay. So those are the keys, and I think we'll be good. We can stick plans. That's when I play with my friends. That's our motto: is comms, stick together, high ground. We're going to be successful.
Fine. Yes, we're going to be successful. I don't know for you. I think because I'm a complete newbie, the matchmaking, I don't know if it's going to play in my favor or in yours. We'll see. I did a few games this week to try the game. I've been watching lots of people playing Fortnite for years, but I just never downloaded it myself. And so I think I played very safe, maybe too safe, I don't know, but I had some good games, so we'll see.
So if you want, I'm the party leader right now. I can make you the party leader, which we'd probably get some easier opponents.
Okay, up to you.
Okay.
Up to you. I'm not sure exactly what the party leader, what does it really change? So I'll let you lead on that.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll jump in here. I think we'll get better as it goes on. So I'll jump in.
Yes. Okay. So I am in your party. I think so.
Okay, good. Okay, so you're the party leader.
Okay, cool. Wow. I like your skin. I don't have any. I haven't earned enough V-Bucks, but yeah. That looks good. Good. I am ready.
I try to find a skin that looks the closest to me, or what I want to look like.
So it was just all about finding a character with a bird, right?
That's the only one. I have about 10 or 12 skins. It's the only one that has a beard, yeah.
By the way, thank you very much, Metamurai, for your subscribe, and crispykim.nut for your follow on Twitch. Thanks a lot.
Crispy
Okay.
Kim, he's a good guy.
Oh, coming from your community? That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, where do you want to drop?
I don't know. I haven't tried many areas, so yeah, I don't know. I'm following
Okay,
you.
let's
Really
let's
following
try
your lead.
Okay, so I'm gonna mark Sweaty Sands. Okay.
I have no idea where it is. Oh, okay, I see it on the map. Fine.
Yeah. So if you press M, you'll get the map. So
Oh,
we'll
I'm
drop
playing
here.
with the controller.
Oh, okay. Oh.
But
No.
I see. No, I got it. I see where the
Yeah.
map
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Oh, I am dropping massive FPS. I don't know why. That's fine. It's not going to be a professional game anyway, so that's going to be okay.
Yeah. Also, I have a theory. I do very well when I play during the day Eastern time because I feel like the players are not as good. Oh, we got a lot of action here.
Okay.
Wow, I see at least 2, 3, 4. So as they say, it's gonna be sweaty here.
Okay, so we better find some
Gotta
equipment
find guns.
fast. Yeah.
Guns really quick.
How can you already be on the floor? Like underground?
If you aim down or like in the area,
Okay.
you do move a little faster.
Goes faster. Fine. Where are you based right now? You said you're going to move to Florida. Are you in Canada right now?
Yeah, I'm in Toronto. I'm actually playing from our gaming arena called Waves Gaming. So we run the largest esports arena in Canada.
Wow. And so, well, I guess that's an obvious question, but COVID has certainly had a big impact on you, and especially the venue business. I guess maybe not for the incubator, but at least for the venue business. Does it mean that you're completely closed right now for the public, or did you have to adapt in any way?
For sure. I mean, right now we are open, kind of in limited capacity, but yeah, absolutely, our industry got decimated, having to close. So, you know, it took time to really figure out the online business model. I would say it took almost a year to figure it out, but now we're doing, you know, most of our revenues all online anyway.
I
So that's
see.
you. Where are you? I see you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really far away. I'm just in the house.
Oh, I see a guy right here.
Oh.
2 guys.
Okay.
Got one. Got the other. I want to shake him down.
Yep.
I see it, but I can't really.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm gonna make a little ramp here. Got him.
I was trying to help. Oh, crap.
What?
Someone open the door and...
I'm coming. Hang on.
Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, I got
Shooting
it.
it.
Okay.
You got him?
Well, yes.
Okay.
It was very close.
Yeah, we just took down all those guys.
Not bad, right?
Right down.
Where can I find some things to patch me up?
Yeah, just keep knocking over crap and you're gonna find some health packs.
Gathering some stuff. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, you know, you want to have lots of materials. I have if you need. I found some.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have any right now, but...
Okay, I'll come down. I'll come down and drop some for you.
Okay, thank you.
I don't normally get that many kills right out of the gate. That's not normal.
Well, that was good. That was really good.
Okay, here, I'm gonna drop these for you.
Thank you. Okay. Perfect, thank you.
Have you ever gone fishing?
Fishing? No. I didn't even know you could fish.
So here, yeah, watch. So here, come, take this fishing rod here.
Where are you? I guess this
Yeah.
way, this way. Okay, I see you. Yeah.
So here, take a fishing rod, and we'll go fish at the beach because I don't think there's anyone that's gonna be shooting at us now.
Okay, let's do that. I have a fishing rod.
Yeah.
Fine.
So
I didn't
you-
even know you could do that.
Yeah.
That reminds
So
me
when
of
you
Zelda.
see, you gotta find these kind of circles in the water,
Oh.
and then once you do, you
yes.
throw the rod in the middle.
Okay. I thought it was
So-
Pyrene, and you know, like fish that can eat you.
You can fish actual fish. No. Oh, I did get a small fish, but you oh, see, there's a circle right there. See, it's kind of far.
Oh, okay. I was expecting this.
And then as soon as it there, and as soon as you see it, a fish yank, then just pull the trigger. Now-
How do you throw something?
Just press shoot, the shoot button.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
let's
see if
try
there's
to
some
find-
better fishing
oh,
spots.
Crap, someone is over there.
Oh.
Someone is in the water.
One's in the water. Okay, I'm coming.
Oh,
Oh, they got you.
that's sneaky.
Oh, they're this side. Oh, they're not. Oh.
I'm staying covered.
Let me heal you. Is there another one of them?
I think so. I don't know where he is, but yeah, I think there is another one. Okay, I'm up.
Okay, so maybe we should not go fishing. We should be responsible.
Maybe not right
and
now.
we get- So let's. Oh, there he is. Okay, stand back here. I'm gonna build a little ramp here. We're gonna
Okay.
get this guy.
Yeah, I see him.
Shit. Stand back. Okay. Nice.
That wasn't me. That was you. Well done.
There's another one. I hear someone else.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the bounty. No, you got a kill.
I
One of them is
did?
yours. You have
Really?
a kill. Yeah, you got a kill. We got 6 kills, and you got one of them.
That's a lot.
Good job. What's your health like? Here.
45.
So here.
I still have some stuff, but
Oh, you do?
yeah,
Do
but
you need a health kit?
well, I don't know. Yesterday, when I played, I realized I can't really go over 50%. Like, just
Oh, that's
50
with the
points.
shield. With the shield, yeah.
Okay, don't
So
know.
here.
I can try to
Uh,
get another one again.
So here, take this shield here. Yeah. So you use that,
Okay.
and we gotta go because we're in the storm.
Okay, fine.
So let's go. Oh wow, the storm is here. Crazy. Okay,
Yeah,
so
very close.
Follow me.
Okay.
Let's get this high ground here.
That's so much more fun to play with someone. I played a few games on my own. That was okay, but yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely fun to play a duo or squad. How's your building?
Really bad.
Yeah, definitely takes time.
Yeah. I can do a wall in front of me, but then as soon as it's about doing something a bit more complex or managing different type of construction, yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
not
so
fast.
there's
I kind of panic.
Yeah. Okay, where are you here? Did you come up? So there's a bot right over here. So
Okay.
let's carefully take this guy down. I'm gonna build a little ramp for us. Just a little bit of
Okay.
protection. And then he's right here. See him?
Yes, I do. think there is an incoming.
Oh shit, careful, come down. Oh, he's not dead. We're getting attacked from both sides. Crap, there's a guy.
Why is...
We have action over here too. Someone was shooting us from the water.
Really? Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Can't see anyone.
Okay, so don't shoot this guy.
Yeah. PNG, right? NPC, I mean. What did he give you?
I honestly don't. Oh, it's some sort of quest.
Ah, okay.
I didn't even really read it.
No one does.
I just gave him my gold.
I think there is an event, a Fortnite event these days, right? I read something about that. I didn't really get what it was.
Yeah. I don't follow too much of that stuff.
Someone join our party? What was that?
Hey.
Hey, sorry, Matt. We're on a private stream right now.
Okay, I got. Sorry.
No worries.
Sorry.
Hey. Can I play?
Okay. Yeah, maybe later.
Hey.
All right, see ya. It's my friend's son.
I didn't know someone could join your party without receiving an invite. That's good to know.
No, I thought I had made a private, but I guess not. Or maybe if I'm not the party leader.
Yeah, you gave me the party leader thing, so that means that since I have no idea how to make it private or not, that's my fault.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, I don't have that many Epic and Fortnite friends, so...
Yeah. So, I don't know, we could go down.
I guess the trick now is to find where is the center, right? To go as close as possible.
Exactly. Yeah, where's the map gonna close? Where should we be?
Oh,
it's
well,
very weird that...
I think we have a big indication now where it's going.
Okay, so let's go down. We gotta get in here anyway.
Okay. Oh crap, no!
What?
I think I fell in the water. That's okay, I'm not that far away. I thought I went really far away, but no.
Let's hopefully see if we can get the high ground here. I mean, look, there's only 5 players left. Like...
Oh, that's it already?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're already gonna finish at least top 3 or 4.
Nice. Yesterday I did a top 2 and it was so frustrating because we were clearly 2 big newbie and we didn't, like, it was all about who will shoot the other one in a face-to-face first, so...
Yeah. Oh, those final grudge matches.
Yeah.
So you know how to crouch, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so what I do is just make a little ramp, I crouch, and that's it. I'm not building anything really complex.
Okay. That sounds good. And then you just wait, right?
There's only 4 people, so we just gotta try to quickly find them.
Yeah. It's all about having good eyes and good eyesight. Well, and a really good screen. It can help.
It does, yeah. Yeah, you got it. That's why I love the high ground, you know? Like...
So Ben, how did you get into esports? I was looking at your LinkedIn profile, and I saw that you have experience with investment and finance, which definitely makes sense with Amuka business model. But how did you get into the esports space?
Yeah, for me, it started, you know, as an investor. I mean, aside from the fact that, you know, I played video games a ton as a kid. But yeah, started to invest in esports, you know, back in 2015. And, you know, when I went into investment banking later in my career, I started raising money for some companies and esports companies, and really just thought the time was right to, to start my own esports company and kind of do things a little bit differently. And that's kind of the genesis of Amuka Esports.
Do you think that it's a good time right now for founders to build a startup in esports? Because, well, I've been hearing about esports a lot, and I don't know if it's because I had a personal interest in the scene or something else, but it feels like there were some kind of not bubble, but lots of mainstream publications talking about it. Lots of people who are not into gaming necessarily talking about esports, and like I'm wondering if there is some kind of bubble and the industry needs to get back to earth, or if actually there is an opportunity right now for more companies to join the scene.
Yeah, with every kind of booming industry, there's ebbs and flows. So I think we had a bit of a bubble situation, but here, you should eat that banana. Yeah, I definitely think it's a great time to be in the industry. We're seeing great, a lot of capital is flowing in. There's only one person left. It's 2v1.
Okay, wow.
We're gonna win.
We haven't seen anyone.
Yeah, we haven't seen anyone in a while, so
yeah.
Let's move to the circle. But yeah, we are pretty close to winning this. I get very, I don't say aggressive, but I go crazy when I win. A lot of trash talking.
That's fine, that's okay.
So yeah, definitely a lot of companies are getting funded now. Let's see.
What am I doing? And do you think that investors really get it? Like it's really investment that's going to continue over time, or is it more like that's the time and maybe in 6 months people will start understanding what it's really like to build a company in this scene? Because I've seen that especially in AI. I remember a couple of years ago, every single investor was into AI, investing in everything and anything that has AI in the deck, even if they're not really doing AI. And now I feel that we're just starting to get more understanding of what it really takes to build an AI business, the challenges of scaling and these kind of things. So I'm wondering if for esports, you think that that's kind of the same? Oh shit! I think I found him. I found it just outside.
Where's he? Got him. He's dead. Yeah, baby.
Yes. Well done.
Good game. Good game. That was good. We cornered him from both sides, and he didn't stand a chance.
That was good for sure. Love that. First time I do, number one.
Yeah. That's your first victory royale?
Yes, it is.
So you got to dance. Well, you won't be able to see my screen, but
No, I can't see
you
your
press
screen.
the dance screen.
How do I do that?
So yeah. So if you want to just we'll jump into another one.
Yeah, definitely. I am fine with that. Okay, I am ready.
Oh, do we?
Perfect.
Yeah. What time did we start? Oh, we have time for another one?
Yeah, I think we have time for another one. That's okay. And I can shoot my question. Now that we've done one, it would be a shame not to do another one. Personally,
Yeah.
I have time. I know we booked an hour, and I think that should be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, for sure, esports is definitely, with a lot of industries, could be seen as the flavor of the week, flavor of the month. It's what's sexy, and whether it's crypto or this or that. But
Oh, yes.
I think it's going to dominate all forms of entertainment, and that's why it's going to have that staying power.
Well, I can't agree more. I mean, I spend lots of my time just watching people playing video games, and most of my free time is all about streaming and watching streamers. And I love everything that is organized, especially the things that are not necessarily like big esports, but more, I would say almost casual esports, where you have a wide diversity of people competing together.
Okay, so we're in a team rumble.
What does this
So-
mean? Oh yeah, there were other people with us.
Do you want to do that? The Team Rumble or?
Up to you. I've never played like that.
All right, we're already here.
Okay.
So Team Rumble is a different mode.
Okay.
There's 2 teams. And it's I don't know. It's up to some number, but you basically just every time you die, you respawn.
Okay. So how does this end?
Like once, I think you have to get to 100 points. You know, the first team to get to whatever 100 points or something.
Okay. And we're going to the point on the map. It's pretty far away. I don't think I'm going to make it.
Oh, so you know, just slowly get your guns and you'll move in there.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna head there.
Yeah, I think I ended up pretty far away. You also said that right now you're in Canada. I didn't ask you that yet, but do you think that if you were based in another place, it would be the same, and you would have been able to do the same type of business and build the same company if you were in another country, or do you think in Canada it's especially good for esports?
Yeah, I think Canada is especially good for esports. In general, you know, countries that have cold climates tend to have pretty good esports scenes because, you know, when it's cold, you're not going out and you're home and you're gaming. And so, coupled with the fact Canada has one of the fastest internet speeds, you know, in the world. So that's going to create a good, you know, the right market, you know, for esports companies, and the way our stock market works, and you know, it's a great place. So no, if I was in another country, no, I don't think I'd be as successful, you know, as I would have in Canada.
Yeah, that makes sense. Here in Europe, I haven't seen that many new businesses. I know of a few venues, but I haven't really seen young companies creating something new. But maybe I just haven't been looking hard enough. But yeah, I've been also quite interested to see lots of companies looking at esports, but offering things like tools, for example, for security, making sure that well, the players is actually the players that is part of the tournament, and these kind of things, which is I think good, and can also help. Maybe during the pandemic, having some tournaments going on online, and so the businesses that can't change the business model can actually continue almost like usual, almost.
Yeah, and listen, I think the UK really is a great esports market. I'm trying to think, like, who are some of the, you know, obviously Guild.
Yes.
I don't know, Fnatic, Gfinity. I don't know what are some of the other big UK companies.
I'm dead. Respawning now.
Seems like, oh, you're respawning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I haven't seen anyone yet to kill.
There were two on me at the same time, and I was talking and paying attention, and so it went pretty fast. Oh, I'm respawning with all my stuff. That's good.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to keep getting all your.
Yes.
Like, I don't even know if I'm in my territory or enemy territory.
I can't tell. That's the first
I'm
time
gonna
I'm
come
playing
find
this
you.
mode. I can't tell anything.
Where are you?
I'm on
landed?
a bridge. I think I'm pretty far away. Yeah, I'm picking up some stuff, so doing okay, I think.
Trying to see. Okay, you're on the bridge.
Yeah, I'm on a bridge. I don't know which one.
Yeah. So you got to move into the circle.
Yes, going there right now.
Yeah.
Not too far away.
And if you don't make it, you just respawn.
That's right. That's pretty good. I think that's easier in this mode to try new things? I mean, you don't care about taking risks because you're going to respawn with your stuff, so you're not going to start from scratch. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I got a rocket launcher.
Ooh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
I'm getting closer
Alright.
to the zone.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay.
I still don't see anyone.
I saw a guy. He was just next to me, and he was shot pretty quickly.
So as the game goes on, everyone respawns into the circle very close to each other. So there's like way more killing.
How do I know someone is on our side or not?
So if they have a white arrow on top of them, they're on our side.
Okay, so this one is not.
If they have a white upside down,
Okay.
like chevron triangle. Yeah.
I think I just didn't have the right weapon. It was maybe too short, something. I don't know.
So see, you can see the score is 5. So I guess we're the blue team.
Okay.
So the first one to 90 wins. So it's 7-6 right now. And if you see these supply crates come down, those are good.
Oh yeah,
I hear
but they also attract lots of people, right?
yeah, which is good or bad. Could be good or bad.
So you say the arrow, they're on our side, so I shouldn't try
Yeah.
to kill them. Fine.
Yeah, arrows on the side.
Oh, I think... Oh, no, I didn't get it. Bad. Did I kill someone? Yeah, I killed someone!
Nice. I just got 2 of them. Oh,
Good.
all right. Now we're in business.
Everyone all regrouped at the same place.
All
That's good.
right, another one. There we go. But I'm pretty hurt.
So Ben, I was also looking at your profile, and I saw that you already built several business also before starting Amuka. What's the difference now, and how building your company is different from the previous company you already set up and created in the past?
Yeah, I think it's, being in a totally different industry. There's so many challenges, so much to learn. Second, I get this guy.
And how did you go about that? Because it can be seen as an industry that is pretty closed. So you mentioned that you had the opportunity to work on deals around esports. Is that how you managed to get into the circle? And because it takes some time, as you said, to get into a new industry, and kind of some exercise where you rethink the way you're doing things. You get to better understand the ecosystem to really plug in. And so was it really smooth, or did your previous experience working on some deals really help you also with that?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think a lot of it's trial and error. Like even with Amuka, I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning, and you just gotta learn from these mistakes.
I think one of the questions I have a lot on the chat usually is what's your biggest mistake? And well, it's not really my favorite question, but I know some people ask that regularly, and it's interesting. There are different answer, either very honest and something very specific, or just something very broad. If someone was to ask you that, what would it be? Like biggest mistake, or maybe missed opportunity, or something that you wish you have done slightly differently when you started?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's a combination. I invested in some companies that I shouldn't have invested in, and I missed out on some opportunities. So, um,
And what does this mean,
yeah.
investing in companies that weren't maybe the right choice? Does this mean that it's like shooting yourself in the feet, where it's something that follows you for a long time, because investments is all about long term, and finding the right companies that going to brings you lots of a lot of money on the long run, or is it something more on the short term?
Yeah, I think there's a limited amount of capital,
Yeah.
and so you don't know how limited that number is. So, if you don't deploy it properly, it's going to be really challenging, and that's kind of the issue I faced. Is some of the deals I made in the beginning just were not good uses of capital, and I had to kind of learn and try to find, learn from my mistakes.
Yes. Well, it's the same when you're on the funding, on the startup side, on the founder side, right? I guess you have kind of this both like dual situation where you're in the same time the entrepreneur and the investor, so you have to have both hats. And I think it's quite good actually.
Yeah,
It helps take a step back from what you're doing when you actually have to think like an investor rather than just like a founder.
Yeah, no, and that's a good point. I kind of have to wear this dual hat of being a founder and investor. We were just smoking these guys. I'm gonna get revenge on that guy who just killed you.
Thanks. Yes.
Got him.
He was
There
so
goes.
fast, jumping everywhere.
I know. I don't know how he did that.
I don't know.
But our team is smoking this other team.
Okay, that's good.
We're up. We're up big time, and even just our squad is really good.
Good to know. Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely kind of wear those hats. I'm an entrepreneur, but we're always investing and acquiring other companies.
And do you have a specific criteria for like specific KPI that are just for esports that are very important to you that we may not see in other industries other than esports?
Yeah, I think we want to invest in companies that are really supporting the verticals we're in already. So, like, I don't know anything about developing games. So
Okay.
it's like not really an area I want to go into because it's just something so far out of my wheelhouse.
It's very different. It's a all different business model and problematics and organization and everything.
Yeah, exactly. I think you got to kind of stick to what you know and what you're good at. And just like that part of the industry is just not something I know anything at all about. So I try to not get involved in it.
Yeah.
Stick
It's
to what
funny
you know.
because go ahead.
No, it's okay.
I was saying it's funny because from an external perspective and people who don't really know much about esports, you may think first that it's very close to video games because after all, it's a business around playing video games professionally. So, I think I had a bomb on me.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. It's totally different. And like this is such a new and changing industry all the time. So like I always have to keep up with what's happening, and I try to just keep up with what's in my part.
Sometimes with very relatively young industries, there is also it takes also sometimes to get more professional, like to get the industry to mature enough to have professional behaviors and kind of sometimes in this kind of industries that are growing very fast, it can be messy at some point. Is it the case with esports, or do you think it's quite mature?
Yeah, no, you nailed it. Like it's the Wild West. No one knows how to make any money. That's what's scary and fun at the same time. Is everyone's trying to. And even if you knew how to make money, then COVID hits and you gotta like kind of do it all over again. So
Yes. Well, there is room for innovation, so people can understand you're trying new model because it's not set yet. But yeah, in the same time, they're all better environment and situation to try business models rather than having to adapt because of COVID.
Yeah, you got to keep trying and figuring out what works. Yeah, see, now we're towards the end and it's just like total chaos.
Yes.
You see what I mean?
Oh, yes.
There's just people everywhere.
I
feel like we
barely.
have way more people than they do.
Oh yeah, I can barely
Oh,
recognize who's on our side and who's not.
Yeah, we have like, it seems like way more people than they do. There we go.
We won! Yes, that's good. That's perfect.
We did it. 2 victory royales.
Amazing!
We
I
gave
love
the fans
that.
what they wanted.
To be honest, I wasn't sure what was going on in this one because I'm not used to this mode. I had no idea what to really look at or anything. But yeah, no, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for the game part. We're almost out of time. If anyone has any question, that's the time. That's the moment where you can ask your question. So be sure to jump on the chat and ask your question right now before I just continue asking mine in the time that's just left to us. Okay. Questions for people who may be interested in building a business in esports. Do you have any tips how to maybe get into the industry or find the place in this ecosystem, especially right now that everything is remote with COVID? If you don't know where to look, where to go for communities, you can't just go to the next esports event happening next to you because there's none right now. So do you have any tips for founders who are looking to build a startup in this ecosystem during this time?
Yeah. What's nice is there's a lot of great ways to volunteer and get involved. So whether it's, tournament organizers always need help. And that's a great way because you're going to interact with the people in the community. That's like probably the best way. And of course, it's better to do it LAN when you can. But if, to help online is great. And same with teams. I would look at hitmarker.net. It's a huge platform for all sorts of things. I mean, it's more of a job board, but you can find great jobs and volunteer opportunities. Another cool platform is eFuse, efuse.gg. It's a great way to see not just like tournaments, events, but just opportunities in general, scholarships, so many things like that. So even though we are, everything is still online, it shouldn't stop people from networking and hanging out with good communities.
And when it comes to businesses, since you are investing in esports companies, what do you think is the next big thing when it comes to esports companies? You said that people have to right now adapt to new business model and everything. What are the companies that really excites you right now?
Yeah, I think in general, I'm very bullish on media and teams now. But I think it's going to be the tools that help people monetize better. So let's say you built a big fan base. You got 10,000, 100,000 followers. Then what? Right? Like, so what? What are you going to do? And now, like, we're starting to see some good platforms and good tools that are helping either teams or content creators engage and better monetize their fan base. And, if you're a Cloud9, you can do a subscription model and things like that. Do you know Patreon?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that? Yeah, so like Patreon is like an example, like Patreon like tools to help people in our industry better monetize their fan base.
We have a question on the chat from Yinshi. Is there any VR esports yet? And if so, how big it is? How big is it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are. The issue is that we don't really have a AAA game title in VR. So Population 1 or Beat Saber, like there's some games that could have a competitive scene. And I'm sure there are small tournaments that go on. But the problem is just the games are just not there. Like, and maybe to some extent the technology may not be there for for crazy games. But to be honest, I'm such a hypocrite. I actually have an Oculus 2, and I've not once downloaded a game. Isn't
Oh
that?
no.
I only watch like videos and YouTube and VR and things like that. I've never played a game, and I really should.
Yeah, well, I haven't. I have to say, I haven't either for a very long time. I mean, I used to work in virtual reality and augmented reality years ago, and I don't own a headset anymore, so I haven't touched a game for years. So it's certainly gotten better than what it was back then. But yeah, I think also there is a problem where physically it's complicated to have everyone having a different headset at the same time. So you have to have some kind of asynchronous events or something happening with people playing the same thing at different time, not necessarily at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, but that could be interesting to see. And as you said, with games that can be transformed that are not necessarily made for esports, it could be very interesting to see something maybe more casual rather than completely professional. But yeah, could be fun.
Yeah, and I think just kind of like an add-on to the question on VR is I see more growth potential in kind of the Zwift type of, gamification of fitness and health. I think that has so much more, more growth opportunities. Is, hey, it's boring as fuck running on a treadmill or
Yes.
riding a stationary bike. Like, I don't know how people do it, but if I'm now going to be in a game with my friends, that's cool. And like with Zwift, that in fact you can go for a run with someone, and if you slow down, you see them on the screen speeding up, and you can travel to places. That makes working out and fitness so much cooler. So I think there's way more opportunity there on that side. And that's really bringing in a whole new generation of people that aren't gamers. They're just health enthusiasts or fitness enthusiasts that are now going to cross over to gaming.
Yes. And one last question. We just have the time for one last question from Yinshi. Has the Epic and Apple tussle affected esports?
No, I think Epic, they're idiots. Like they're picking a fight with Google and Apple for no reason. And part of me respects that they're challenging this 30% monopoly, but at the same time, like, Apple built it. I mean, no one else had an app store, and it cost billions of dollars and a lot of creative people to create this app ecosystem. And it seems like this kind of entitled culture that Epic and trying to get all the Fortnite players to then say Apple is evil. Well, like, Steve Jobs is a visionary, and someone had to build it. So, like, I kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I feel that it's like this entitlement that, oh, now it's too much of a percentage. They created this amazing thing that's an app store and app culture. And my feeling is I support Apple and Google in this fight.
Okay, that's an interesting answer coming from from someone from the gaming esports scene. It's very interesting, but that's good.
And I love Fortnite. I love the game. It's the game I play most, but I think they're wrong on this one.
Okay. Well, it's interesting what you said about having Epic turning Fortnite players against Apple, because for me, this is marketing, which is very different from the action itself of going against Apple. And there is the marketing aspect that is all about, yeah, we are cool because we're doing that, but there is also doing it because they're stuck anyway. Otherwise, they can't just go to where they want without that. So very interesting. Well, thank you so much, Ben. I don't want to take too much of your time, but this has been an absolute pleasure. I hope that we managed to go across all the questions I had, and it was okay, to be honest. When I was playing, it was very hard also to make sure that you answered the question. Maybe at some point I jumped into something else. I don't know.
But we still won. We got a victory, 2 victory royales. So
exactly, you can't get everything right. So we won. Did we answer all the questions? I hope so, but we'll see in the replay. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, Ben. If people want to get more information about what you do or follow you, what's the main platform? Where should they go?
Yeah, you can visit amukaesports.com. Excuse me. And otherwise, I'm not like so big on social media. I'm on LinkedIn and Twitter. So 5K Fef or Ben Feferman. Other than that, I'm not really on Discord or TikTok or anything else.
Fine, that's good. I'll make sure.
Old school.
Well, you're still quite active and you're doing some streaming, so it's not really old school to do streaming. Especially
that's
when
true.
you know the hustle technically behind it sometimes. Well, even though you're all set up in your own place, so easier.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and for spending some time with us. Today's video will be available on my YouTube channel on Monday afternoon. That's where I usually post the video. Just time to create some thumbnails, some stuff. So if you're not yet subscribed, be sure to check it out. That's where you can find all my previous interviews and future AMA. The next one will be in 2 weeks. I haven't yet completely confirmed the guest, so if you think that Friday afternoon is better than my usual Saturday morning, let me know. It's something I never really knew and I never really got confirmation of. So, well, today is Friday. Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, you can reach out anytime on Twitter. That's where I am the most active, I'd say. Not to say that's where I am all the time. But anyway, and also feel free to stop by the Discord. It's very nice, very chill out, and especially good if you're building a business, if you want to get some feedback on anything. We are very nice and welcoming. And that's it for today. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the weekend ahead. Here in London, it's already the evening, so it's almost the weekend. And I hope to see you soon. Bye, everyone.